Why, hello there. This is John Anthony Francis Wilcox, and these little things here is 6 songs I played solo. Before we get into it, it should be noted that the links to all the songs, of course, as always, are in the comments section below this video. So, 6 songs I played solo. What does that mean? Well, in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, I used to do a solo act playing acoustic guitar and singing. Just me, just this Wilcox. And I loved it, and thankfully people enjoyed hearing me. So these are 6 songs that I used to play. So let's start with song number 1, which is Money Game by Alan Hull. Now, I opened many a gig with this particular song. Alan Hull is a brilliant songwriter. I've talked about him before. He was the shining light of the band Lindisfarne from England, and this man knew his way around a song. It's he's singing to a woman about how money doesn't matter and how he can smile when it's a rainy day, and that's his true wealth in life. It's a lovely song. It has a great melody, and it has this. I'm gonna try and sing a little. It has this line at the beginning that is on the guitar, and he sings it as well, which is like a do 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 do. Now it's in there. It's a nice little catchy thing, and it immediately grabbed people's attention when I would do that. And they were, what's the phrase? In for a penny, in for a pound. They were in more often than not. With song number 1, Money Game from Alan Hull. Song number 2, we've got Ursula, the Swansea song from Barclay James Harvest. What a wonderful song. A love song has a really plaintive quality to it. I sang that so many times. At home, I used to sing it and play it all the time, all the time, all the time. I loved how the melody worked against the chords and the lyrics. Um, and it has this nice feeling. I could picture sitting by a fire by the ocean singing this song. And people used to enjoy it, and I absolutely loved singing it. Song number 2, Ursula, the Swansea song from Barclay James Harvest. I believe it was their dear departed keyboard player, Willie Wolstenholme, who sang the lead on it. Song number 3, oh, this is a fun one. Let's Make the Water Turn Black by Frank Zappa. From his We're Only in It for the Money album, which was the first album I ever heard from him, by the way. I only sang this a few times, but I enjoyed it. There's a whole big stack of chords in that one, a lot to remember. But I remember one time I was playing at this place, I forget the town it was in, called Laszlo's, which was like a coffee house, and I paired it up. I preceded it with the Winnie the Pooh song that I sang very cheesily. The Tubby Little Cubby all stuffed with fluff, that one. So I found, as I was fiddling around with that it ended where on the same chord that Let's Make the Water Turn Black started on. So I decided to combine them, because why not? And I always remember that I was just going from willy-nilly silly old bear to now believe me when I tell you that my song is really true. I want everyone to listen and believe. Right at that moment, this woman came through the glass doors to Laszlo's and had this look like, what am I getting myself in for? But thankfully she stayed, and she had a very good time. And it was just so much fun. And that is song number 3, Let's Make the Water Turn Black, from Frank Zappa. Song number 4, a decidedly more serious song, Sympathy by Rare Bird. Um, Kind of like talking about the haves and the have-nots and having sympathy for those who are less fortunate than you. Um, I'm sorry, I've had a brain fart there because I was trying to think of how to explain that. Listen to the song and it explains that perfectly. Um, this song was covered notably by my sister from another mister, Toya Wilcox, even though she's got 2 L's in her Wilcox, and quite respectably by Marillion in the early 90s, as I recall. Um, yeah, early 90s. Great versions of it, but nothing surpasses the Rare Bird version, which is what I put here. Song number 4, Sympathy by Rare Bird. Song number 5, the mood brightens right back up with Bluebird by Paul McCartney and Wings. I love this song, and I played it a few times, and I remember distinctly being at a place long gone, long, long gone, called the Grassroots here in Westport, right on the bridge that when you take it uphill, you head towards Norwalk. The bridge with all the flags on it nowadays. And that particular night, my friend Colin came by, and I asked him to come and sing the choruses on Bluebird with me, which he was happy to, and it sounded great together. It was a lot of fun. Thank you, Colin, says John with the ridiculous heart sunglasses that I once again thank my great niece Isabella for. I'm thanking lots of people. I'm always thanking people because they deserve to be thanked. Anyway, great song. Give it a listen. If you don't know it, you should. If you do know it, you're going to want to hear it again anyway. Bluebird from Paul McCartney and Wings from the Band on the Run album. And we finish up with The Coast of Marseille by Jimmy Buffett. And I know you're thinking, if there's someone I don't really associate with John, it's Jimmy Buffett music. And you'd mostly be right. I am not one of those, what they call parrot heads. And I remember seeing him once do a very unimpressive show at Saratoga Springs. And it was like a comedy act by that point. I remember he had on stage a jukebox playing Michael Jackson that he kicked off the stage to everyone's applause. And I'm not that kind of guy that's let's get drunk and sing Jimmy Buffett songs. It's not me. But this particular song, Coast of Marseille, is from a wonderful album of his called Son of a Sailor. And Coast of Marseille and um, the title song, Son of a Sailor, are both really excellent songs. The shame for me is, Buffett is known for kind of, I don't know, drunk stoner party songs, but he can actually write some wonderful stuff. This song, by the way, very, very difficult song to play correctly on guitar. I used to have to work my butt off to get that correct. But it was well worth it. And that finishes us up with 6 songs I played solo. I miss that, Since my stroke, I can't play guitar anymore. But that was, as I said, song number 6, The Coast of Marseille by Jimmy Buffett. And thanks for stopping by. Please give all of them a listen. They're great songs. I really enjoyed playing them. I love you all, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.